All right, let's talk about something that I think we can all agree is a huge headache for freelancers. We're diving into document management. I know. It doesn't sound very exciting, but trust me, getting a handle on your digital mess is one of the most important things you can do for your business. So let me ask you this, and be honest. Have you ever had that heart-pounding moment where a client is on the phone asking for a file, and you're just frantically clicking through your downloads folder, your desktop, your emails, trying to find that one specific document? Yeah, we've all been there. And it feels awful. And this is what that chaos looks like, right? You've got missing attachments, links that suddenly don't work anymore, and my personal favorite, trying to figure out if final underscore draft underscore v2 is actually the final version, or if final underscore draft underscore v2 underscore revised is. It's a mess. And when you're using personal drives and just, basic chat apps to run a business, you're also playing with fire when it comes to sensitive client info. And if you're working in a fast-paced environment, a place where the freelance scene is just exploding, these little problems, they don't stay little for long. With every new project, every new client, that tiny bit of disorganization just snowballs into a massive, time-sucking monster.
Now, it's really easy to just shrug and say, oh, it only took me 5 minutes to find that file. But we need to talk about what this is really costing you, because it goes so much deeper than just a few wasted minutes here and there.
Think about it from the client's perspective. Every time you have to say, hey, can you send that again? Or you accidentally send them an old version of a file, it just chips away at their confidence in you. It sends a message that you're not on top of things, and that's the last thing you want. And then there's the hit to your wallet. I mean, let's be real. Every single minute you spend hunting for a document is a minute you're not doing the actual work that gets you paid. It's billable time, just gone. Poof. Not to mention the stress it adds to your day. But here's the good news. There is a much, much better way to operate, and it starts with a shift in mindset. You have to stop seeing organization as a chore you'll get to later and start seeing it as the actual backbone of your entire business. Seriously, it holds everything else up. And let's be super clear about what we mean by management. This is not just about having cloud storage. A messy folder on the cloud is still a messy folder, right? We're talking about a system. A system gives you control. It makes sure everything is secure, organized, and findable in like 2 seconds. Just look at the difference here. On the left, that's the old way, the chaos. Files everywhere, clunky email attachments that get blocked, and no clue which version is the right one. And on the right, that's the new way. A dedicated solution gives you one central, secure place for everything. You send simple, trackable links instead of big files, version control is automatic, it's a total game changer. And when you use a tool that's actually built for this, it becomes like a partner in your business. Everything's encrypted and safe. You can send a massive video file with just a simple link. You and your client can work on the same document at the same time. You can see who changed what and when. This is how pros work. Okay, you're probably thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Well, it's not about some massive, complicated overhaul. It's about building a few simple habits that become a routine. Here it is, your 5-step plan to sanity. Number 1, set up a folder for each client with project folders inside. Super simple. 2, get disciplined with your file names. Client_project_version is a great start. 3, use a dedicated professional cloud solution. Keep your work life separate from your personal photos. 4, backups. Please schedule weekly backups. And finally, 5, just do a quick check every now and then to see who has access to what. That's it. That's the core routine. Let's zoom out for a second, because this is bigger than just tidy folders. In today's market, being organized is your competitive advantage. Your amazing skills get you the job, but your professionalism and reliability, that's what gets you rehired and referred. And the truth is, client expectations are higher than ever. They're used to instant, seamless experiences with everything else in their life, and they're starting to expect that from the people they hire. When you can instantly provide them with exactly what they need, you look like a rock star. And looking ahead, this is only going to become more important. The freelancers who really succeed in the long run are going to be the ones who embrace systems that make them more efficient and more dependable. It's how you stand out from the crowd. So at the end of the day, what's this all for? It's about getting your time back. It's about reducing that constant, low-level stress of being disorganized. It's about freeing up your brain power so you can focus on what you're actually good at, the creative, strategic work that clients pay you for.
So I'll leave you with this one question to really think about. Right now, at this very moment, is your current file system an asset that's helping your business grow? Or is it a liability that's secretly holding you back? Something to think about.